Hello, my fam. Oh no, my OCD can't handle this. I was like, let's go the other way. Let's go back. I wanted to spice things up and give you a different background today, but we're going to stick with this one. Happy Friday! We made it through another week. I appreciate you all. I wanted to try something similar but different with the hair today. I'm not too mad at it. I wanted to just say thank you for watching. We made it through another... What the fudge? We made it through another week. I am Perez Hilton, the queen of all media, the original influencer, and I go live here every weekday, Monday through Friday at this same exact time. 7:15 p.m. Eastern, 4:15 Pacific. If you can, please consider becoming a member of my channel. That would be so greatly appreciated. And you get a badge like Maria and Melissa and Max and all of my other amazing fam members that are members of the channel, not just subscribers. It's a separate thing. Chat with me also if you become a member, because my Hot Topics premieres are all member only mode. So I'm going to pin this comment with info on how you can become a member. And I'm going to switch this to member only mode now in 3, 2, 1. There we go. All right. Oh my God, so much to talk about today. Ending Friday with a bang. We're going to start strong today, let me tell you. We're starting off with Prince Andrew. Yes, we are. But before we get to Prince Andrew, you guys, you know how I like to do things. I don't like to tell you exactly what it is because I want you to go and look for yourselves. However, I got rid of all my merch. I got rid of all my merch and replaced it with all new merch. I have an entire new merch store, multiple collections inspired by you all. Some of the things that you requested of me, I delivered. I can't wait for you to check it out. You can go to buypopstuff.com. That's buypopstuff.com. At buypopstuff.com, maybe since you guys are my most epic, most loyal, most faithful watchers, I'll give you one spoiler. One of my favorite designs on multiple products says, I organically dislike you. If you know, you know. I organically dislike you. Savage. Buypopstuff.com. Buypopstuff.com. Check out I Organically Dislike You and more. Buypopstuff.com. The holidays are coming up, y'all. It's almost November. Support your boy. Be fashionable. Drink fashionably. Like an entire new store. So many designs. Go check it out. Buypopstuff.com. All right. Prince Andrew. Ugh. According to a new report, Prince Andrew allegedly begged staff to arrange girls for him. And he had a very specific type. This, per the New York Post, and an excerpt of this new biography entitled The Rise and Fall of the House of York. Wait, I had a brain fart. Titled entitled. That's a mouthful. The book is titled, entitled, The Rise and Fall of the House of York. According to this new biography, King Charles's younger brother had a habit of asking staff and friends to arrange girls for him. And he had a type. He was only ever after blondes and ballerinas. Well, he did not marry that. Blondes and ballerinas. According to this new biography, Prince Andrew would end up sleeping with the women others lured in for him, who the biographer alleges, oh please, he didn't realize the women were high class ladies of the night. Wow. Some of his wingmen were his personal protection officers, folks paid by the British taxpayer. According to this new biography, Andrew did some of his own scouting as well. I don't know if I believe this. The ballerinas were not professional lovers, if you know what I mean. Quote, according to the book, he would spy out an attractive ballerina at the Royal Ballet and then send his PPO, personal protection officer, to invite her to meet the prince. Other variations included sending aides to invite girls to his table at London nightclub China White, or come to his hotel suite when abroad. He would go to the ballet so much that Prince Andrew became the patron of the English National Ballet. The biography says his main interest was in the dancers rather than the ballet itself. Wow. Scandal. Escándalo. Es un escándalo. I believe it too, Melanie. I believe it. All right, let's keep it moving because we got so much to talk about today. Jeez Louise. I told you we were starting strong. Taylor Swift. And if you guys could help, please hit that like button. Smash that like button. The more you hit the like button, the more people will come watch my live. Yay. God, I wonder if no, I don't think I should. In the back of my mind, I keep wondering if I should, I have these thoughts. I wonder if I open the comments up to everyone, I'd probably get more live viewers. But then I might lose some subscribers, some members. I gotta still think about it. Well, whatever. I'm not changing anything for the time being. All right. Taylor Swift, betrayed or not? I'm curious to hear what you all think. Open it up at the end or one day a week. Those are not bad suggestions. For everyone, twice a week. Oh, Shannon! Shannon! Thank you. Thank you, Shannon. I'll think about it. We'll think about it. Anyways, Taylor Swift's very good friend, Ed Sheeran, was just spotted hanging out with Charlie XCX. And so was Cara Delevingne. Here is the picture. Let me show you. I mean, there is that. Who's the woman in purple? God, I'm so old. I don't know who the woman in purple is. Who's the woman in purple? If I was Taylor, I don't know. I don't know. Would you think she would be upset at, maybe not so much Cara, but Ed is supposedly one of her best friends. God, Ed Sheeran looks so different since he started working out. Wild. You think Ed is pissed at Taylor? Why? Why? Tell me. I mean, I know Ed doesn't have a phone, so maybe like he might just claim, but he listened. I'm sure Ed listened to the new Taylor album. So he must have known that song was about Charlie. Paula! Oh, you are an angel, Paula. Thank you. That means so much that you still watch live, even if you're not a member. And thank you for the support. Thank you. I don't know. I kind of do like that Ed did take the picture with Charlie, because it means that he's not a yes man, right? Like he's not he keeps it real with Taylor, I would think. Meaning like, okay, you got beef with Charlie, but that doesn't mean I got beef with her. I respect that. Respect. Y'all, I am obsessed with Sora. I'm gonna start sharing AI video that I make. I know some people are really upset about that. That they don't. I know some people don't like AI video. I think if the video is funny or if it's good or whatever, like I can enjoy it. I know. I'm not gonna be making AI videos spilling celebrity tea. Just silly videos doing silly stuff. So, anyways, I'm having too much fun on that Sora site. It's wild. It's wild how quickly it can make videos. But you could kind of tell, you could tell they're AI. Like, so, and I enjoyed that. Like, I don't want it to look so realistic that they were like real. Like, I enjoy that it's like 90% real. I'm like, oh, I can tell that's the fake one. Oh, me. Yeah, whenever I do post an AI video, I select the AI, there's like a little toggle that says altered content. I always turn it on because I always want to be transparent. When you're uploading, it asks you all these different things. Anyways, let's keep it moving because we still got so much show to talk about. including Johnny Depp's comeback, Britney Spears' intervention, some Kardashian drama, and more. But first, I've got to show you all Grimes' new face tattoo. You know Grimes, right? Grimes is a singer. She's also one of Elon Musk's many baby mamas. She just got a new face tattoo, which it's so weird. Like I hope it's like I hope it's fake. It's hard to see. Let me zoom in. Like, what is that? It looks like a rash. A face tattoo rash. I think she also featured it in the music video. Let me lower the volume and watch just like a second or two of it. Okay. Can't see it really good there, but what a peculiar face tattoo. I mean, I hope it's a troll, Gen Q. I hope it's not real. All right. I teased Johnny Depp, and now Amber Heard's ex-husband is poised for his real comeback. Johnny has mainly been working overseas the last few years. However, Johnny Depp is now going to be starring in a big Hollywood film that's gonna come out next year. It was just announced that he is starring in a Christmas Carol reboot. Johnny Depp will be playing Scrooge, the lead. It's being produced by Paramount. Cool. Ty West, Andrea Rosenberg. Ty West is the director. I mean, A Christmas Carol has been remade and done so many times. It needs to be very revolutionary, inventive, or else, like, do we need another Christmas Carol reboot? You know Ty West, Melanie King? I don't know him. Ty West. Let me look him up real quick. Ty West. Oh, he's mainly done scary movies. Wait, is this gonna be like, okay, a Christmas Carol scary movie? Now that I can be down with. That is exciting, if it is that. Although I don't know if it is. This version, here's the synopsis. This version, a thrilling ghost story set in Dickens's London, follows one man's supernatural journey to face his past, present, and future and fight for a second chance. Pretty meta. I mean, I guess if they make it scary, it could be really cool. Awesome. Congrats. Paramount is doing some big moves now that they merged with Skydance. Actually, did you guys hear that? Paramount Now that it's merged with Skydance and is this even bigger company, the Ellisons own it now. They wanted to buy Warner Brothers as well, but Warner Brothers rejected their offer. All right, congratulations, Johnny Depp. In not so good news, according to reports, Gwyneth Paltrow is experiencing a rough patch with her husband, Brad Falchuk. They might be heading to divorce. A source close to the couple says that Gwyneth and her husband are spending more and more time apart. I did notice that recently. I noticed that she made a Vogue video from her orchard or from her garden in the Hamptons, I think it was. And I think her husband works and lives in Los Angeles. If you don't, I mean, I don't know. Do you need to spend? I don't know. Here's a question for all you married people or folks that have been in a relationship for a long time. Would you be happy being married to somebody? I think I would be. Like, but also, living somewhere else 2 weeks out of the month or something like that. Like, I'm old. I'm mature. I don't need to spend 24/7 with somebody. I got kids. Hell yeah, to which one, me? You need to be with them, or you're fine if you're spending some time in New York and some time in LA apart? Hey, R. Rayton. Well, obviously, I hope that does not happen. Speaking of splits, though, have any of you listened to the new Lily Allen album? The one inspired by her very messy split from Stranger Things actor David Harbour. I had such a busy day today. I have not had a chance to listen, but I plan on it because I do like Lily Allen. And I would like to contribute to Lily Allen being successful with this album and help her from turmoil to create art and success. Hey, all me trends. All right, let's keep it moving because we still got more to talk about. Some positive news. Have you guys seen Amy Schumer recently? Holy hell. Holy hell. She's totally transformed. It looks like she's really working out too. I love it. Good for her. That was Amy Schumer. Oh, we were still zoomed in. Okay. That was her a while ago. That was her a little bit ago. And here is a more recent picture of Amy Schumer. Damn. That's working out. Get it. Get it. Like, that's a strong core. Good for you. I know how hard that. You don't get like that just with surgery or weight loss help, I think. I don't think, right? Is that how she. I'm back. Shoot, how long have I been on mute for? How long was I on mute for? For a while? Anyways, yes, Amy Schumer is taking the M word, the mon to the jaw to the row. However, I still think what I said stands true. she got that and it helped a lot, but she's clearly also putting in the work. So good on you, Amy Schumer. You guys, if you're just tuning in, I have an entire new merch store. Please check it out at buypopstuff.com. That's buypopstuff.com. Obviously, some of you might know who this is inspired by, but amongst the many designs and items that are available for you right now at buypopstuff.com, I have some merch that says, I organically dislike you. I organically dislike you. If you know, you know, right? I organically dislike you. And there might be some other inspired merch by you know what. Buypopstuff.com. Go check it out. All right. Speaking of Blake Lively, God, we just got a letter in, which I was saving for today's live. Oh, thank you, me. Appreciate you. All right. I don't even care. I'm going to read this quickly. This is about the New York Times. Dear Judge Lyman, Plaintiff Blake Lively respectfully submits this response to the court's order dated October 17th, requesting that the parties show cause why final judgment should not be enforced in case number blah, 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 show cause why the Times' motion should not be dismissed as moot, and to address whether any pending motions for fees and costs, including those brought under anti-SLAPP statutes, mean that the decision in this case is not in fact final to all parties. As set forth below, the pending motions for fees and other relief under the New York anti-SLAPP statute and California's Civil Code 47.1 do not affect the finality of the June 9th, 2025 opinion order. However, I don't know what is being said here. I haven't read this yet. Ms. Lively respectfully submits that pursuant to Federal Rule of Civil Procedure 58E, the court should order that the pending motions have the same effect under Federal Rule of Appellate Procedure 4AF as a timely motion. So they're not against it, I guess is what it's saying. I could be wrong. Let me read a little bit more. It is well established that a decision on the merits is a final decision, even if the award or amount of attorney's fees for the litigation remains to be determined. Okay. The pending anti-SLAPP and Section 47.1 motions cannot affect the finality of the dismissal order because their resolution cannot affect the decision embodied in that order that the amended complaint failed to state a claim. Okay, whatever. Further, the pending anti-SLAPP and Section 47.1 motions are premised on the court's authority to award relief. Okay, so the judge can do what he wants. Moreover, given the emphasis placed by the Supreme Court on the preservation of operational consistency and predictability in the overall application, whatever. So yes, they are saying the court should enter final judgment. Wait. I'm a little confused here, though. Hold on. The ending is confusing. For these reasons, Miss Lively respectfully submits that prior to entering final judgment, the court order pursuant to Rule 58E that the motions all right, this is a little confusing. 58. God, I'm like 58 CE. Why are they bringing in these unrelated things? I don't get it. You know, my brain hurts. I don't know. I don't care that much. I'm not over it, but like, can the judge move up the court date? Move up means make it earlier. Zero likelihood of that. The judge could definitely move it back or down. Just because they've already agreed to a time frame. I really need to understand this, though. Hold on. What? Are you a lawyer? Can any lawyers help me out? Miss Lively respectfully submits that considerations of judicial efficiency support the use of that procedure here. And it, what freaking... basically, it means she wants to lump everything together according to this one rule that was intended to increase judicial efficiency by allowing an appeal from a decision on attorney's fees to be coordinated with the appeal from the judgment. I guess that means they don't think they have a strong case with their request for 47.1, because they brought that up at the beginning, right? The anti-slap and section 47.1 motions. God, and I'm surprised they didn't even include the recent spoliation one here too. I pray that my children want to become lawyers. God, they're making so much money. These lawyers. So obviously, that means we're also going to get a response today by the Wayfarer defendants. A lot of new lawyers have hit the docket. Today, there was a new lawyer for Wayfarer. Let's see this. Amir Kattlegrad. They're all spending so much money. Okay, Amir Kattlegrad works for the main law firm for Friedman. So he's a LA-based Friedman attorney. Another new lawyer, Kim Stacy Zeldin. She also works for Brian Friedman. Wow. Oh my God. If this goes to trial, I still don't know if it will. I still think they might settle, but if this goes to trial, that part is like flying in, putting up all of these attorneys. It's like, It's been super expensive thus far. It's going to be even more expensive when it goes to trial. So bonkers. Bonkers. Today, there was also a request for an extension of time. Baldoni filed this one, the Wayfarer defendants. They're asking for more time to properly respond to Blake Lively's sanctions request for spoliation sanctions. And, oh, look at this. They are all in agreement to extend the time frame from October 29th to November 20th. All right. Is he the trial attorney, says Jen Q? I don't think it'll work that way. I think, like in a lot of these high profile cases, as we saw with Diddy, as we saw with Johnny Depp, the lawyers will take turns. So if Blake Lively testifies, which she likely will, obviously Ellen Garofalo will most likely be questioning Blake Lively because of optics. They would want a woman grilling her, not Brian Friedman. Even though Brian Friedman has, this is my theory. Even though Brian Friedman said he did depose her, but I don't think when it comes to trial, if it comes to trial in front of a jury, I don't think it'll be Friedman grilling Blake Lively. I think it'll be Ellen Garofalo, or maybe that Mitra woman, Ahurian, or whatever her name is. Bye, Ryan. Love ya. Mwah. Sending love to you and your family. Sending all of the positive vibes. Ryan's mom passed this week, young, suddenly. Holy heck, over 600 people watching now. Hello, party people. Everybody smash the like button. Can we get this to 200 likes in the next 2 minutes? Keep it going. Smash the like button. All right. I got to keep it moving because we still have so much more to talk about. Okie dokie. I mentioned last week, I believe, or was it the week before, about Kim Zolciak having a new boyfriend who is dead. The Real Housewives of Atlanta star is dating a real estate developer. But I don't know how long it'll last. I don't know how long it'll last because I want it to last. I like Kim Zolciak. I'm a fan. No, not Big Papa, but the new Big Papa. His name is Kyle Mowitz. He is worth hundreds of millions of dollars. However, this is my thought. When you're worth hundreds of millions of dollars, and yes, he is in the process of a very bitter divorce, R-rating. I think I mentioned how the wife, or maybe I talked about it on my podcast, I don't remember. The wife subpoenaed Kim, right? It's messy. But that's what my thought was. If you're worth hundreds of millions of dollars, you could get any woman in the world. Not really, but you could have your pick of the creme de la creme. I understand having fun with Kim Zolciak. But would he want to stay with her when she comes with so much, not just baggage, but also drama? Does this guy, Kyle Mowitz, want to deal with all this drama? The latest drama is that Kim's husband, because yes, she too is still married, not divorced yet. Oh, thank you, Yoli. Gracias, querida Yoli, te quiero, Yoli Montoya. According to Us Weekly, wow, Kim's husband, Croy Bierman, warned Kyle's wife about Kim Zolciak. How shady. How shady. And apparently, this has been going on for a while. The Atlanta Falcons alum. Oh, thank you, Kyle. I'm not down today. I'm getting a little sick, I think. But I'm happy. I'm good. The former Atlanta Falcons star reached out to his estranged wife, the new Big Papa's estranged wife, to warn her about Kim. The wife claims, this is according to the wife, that Croy told her that, oh, Croy is messy. Croy is so messy. Green, that's her name. Her first name is Jenna? Jillian Green said in a deposition, oh my God, he did not have to go there. He is so messy. He told this woman that Kim would financially drain money from Kyle. Apparently, Croy even came armed with receipts, literal one, by showing Instacart and grocery orders Kim had allegedly charged to Kyle's credit card. Green said she didn't total the charges up, but supposedly did take photos of them to pass along to her legal team. Then later in her testimony, Green said that Croy didn't stop there. About the Real Housewives of Atlanta alum, quote, he said that she was narcissistic and had a gambling problem and wasn't present for her children. I know me. He's messing up her bag. That will ultimately help her children. He's not being very bright. They got young children. But wait, there is more. Kyle Mowitz's lawyer dropped a surprise of his own during the deposition, asking his estranged wife, would it surprise you to learn that Bierman was outside of Kyle's residence yesterday? What? Croy showed up. Oh my God, Croy is insane. Croy showed up to this man's house. The drama. He told me that he was the estranged wife of the new sugar daddy said. Croy lurking outside of Kyle Mowitz's house. Insane. Why? Also in her deposition, the estranged wife of this multi-hundred millionaire says that she does not believe that Kim Zolciak would be a positive presence in her children's life with Kyle Mowitz. Oh, Yoli. Gracias, Yoli. Thank you. I agree. I don't know why they're not filming all this chaos. Kim Zolciak is great television. Don't be tardy for the party. Don't be tardy for the party. Don't be tardy for the party. Wait. What's the other one? I'm gone with the wind, fabulous. Oh my God, the things you bury in your brain. I'm gone with the wind, fabulous. Wait, was that her or was that Kenya? I think that was Kim, right? I'm gone with the wind, fabulous. Wait, I gotta look it up. Gone with the Wind, fabulous. Kenya, that was Kenya. Ugh, that was fabulous though. I like that one too. I'm Gone with the Wind, fabulous. Remember when all the housewives were releasing songs? That was like a moment in time. I know so many of them. Obviously, Luann had some bops. Chic, c'est bon, c'est bon. Good times. All right, let's keep it moving, y'all. We still got more show to get to. Wait, did Nene release a song? I don't think she did. She should have. Nene Leakes song. Come and get this, honey. Oh, that was fairly recent, though. She missed the moment. Nene had to have released a song around the same time that Kim and Kenya and all these housewives released songs. She released a song in 2020. That was like a decade too late. Don't be tardy for the party. Oh. All right, let's keep it moving. Donald Trump pardoned this crypto bro. Let's keep it moving. Dakota Johnson opens up about the dark side of being a Nepo baby. It's not all fabulous and open doors and easy. In a new interview with Vogue Germany, the daughter of Melanie Griffith and Don Johnson says, "When I was little, there were times when it was really quite scary, and people would aggressively and physically try to get to my mom when we were just going to the supermarket or something. If you accept that as normal as a little kid, it can lead to a lot of complexes." Oy, yoy. And then, of course, the fact that you're in the public eye and the world knows about your private life in a way that's very invasive, rude, and painful. So yes, there are downsides, but there are also incredible upsides, like with everything, I think. I grew up on set and was always surrounded by people who made movies. I mean, I was born in Texas because my dad worked there. So I always knew that my family's profession was different than, say, my schoolmates, whose moms went to the office every day. Cool. All right, I like that answer. Don't be tardy for the party. Oh, wait, what was Kim's other song? She had another song that was a known song. Hold on. Kim Zolciak song. Ring don't mean a thing, that one. Oh, Google me also. God, I remember some of these. The ring don't mean a thing. Yes. Oh, so fun. All right, let's keep it moving. Speaking of Nepo babies, Demi Lovato says that she wasn't protective enough of her sister Madison when she was on Desperate Housewives. Demi says, "At times, I wish I had been a little bit more protective, to be honest, because that role was, I think, really challenging for her at such a young age. And I had been distracted by my own stuff going on, unfortunately, so I live with some regret in that aspect. There was a lot of scrutiny in the show about her body, and I hate that. But she's so strong and she's so amazing. She turned out so great, and I'm so proud of her. She did incredible work on that show. She was iconic," Demi Lovato says of her sister on Desperate Housewives. Also, Demi's new album came out today. Yeah, I think today it came out, right? I have to listen to that. God, there's so much music I need to listen to. The new Demi Lovato and the new Lily Allen. Congrats. All right, let's keep it moving. Elizabeth Taylor's son says that he loves the new song about his mother. God, there's still so much to talk about. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, my anxiety. It's like I want to not be talking forever, but there's a lot of drama. All right, this is more juicy. Romeo Beckham is back, according to new reports, with his controversial ex, Kim Turnbull, the one that allegedly also dated his brother, Brooklyn. That's not going to help a family reconciliation. But you know what? You got to live your life. When it comes to relationships, the heart wants what it wants, as Selena Gomez sings. The heart wants what it wants. Who says? God, I wish that Selena just. I feel like Selena needs to give touring another chance, or maybe do a Vegas residency. Like, we all know she isn't the best singer, but the problem is that Selena doesn't commit. Like, Addison Rae is not the best singer either, but she commits and she sells it, and she's got stage presence. Selena does not have stage presence because her insecurity gets the best of her. Her self-doubt about her ability to sing. But Addison Rae is not the best vocalist either. She can sing well enough, and she slays on stage. Like, I've seen all these clips. I'm like, that's super. I love Addison Rae. I would absolutely go see Addison Rae in concert because I know that she will put together a great show. You don't have to be the best singer to be captivating. But Selena gets in her head. Anyways, congratulations, Demi. And yeah, the heart. I was like, how did I get on this tangent? All right, let's keep it moving. God, we have so much to talk about still. Jesus. All right, Kourtney Kardashian has triggered a lot of people, including me. Kourtney Kardashian has already begun celebrating Halloween like the Kardashians do. They got so much money. They have so many Halloween costumes. Wonderful. However, Kourtney shared a picture in a slideshow of her son, Rocky, with Travis Barker. And this is the picture. I get it. You're very protective about your son. However, why even share that? If you don't want people seeing your son's face, why even share? It's not like he was even out trick. Like, this is let me show you the cover photo. This is the slideshow, right? It was on this post. It was on this post. Like, and he wasn't even there. Like, if he was out trick-or-treating with you all and you put a pumpkin on his head, that's one thing. But why even, I mean, maybe she just wants to get people talking. Like, maybe it's as simple as that. And I just gave her what she wanted. At this point, I feel like it's just attention seeking, right? I respect not showing your child's face, but don't even share. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Also, speaking of Kourtney Kardashian, I don't know. According to Scott Disick himself, according to Scott Disick himself. Wow. He wants to move back. This is probably just for the reality TV show. Ugh. After I realized, like, we're being played. Oh, God. So dumb. You know what? Kudos to them for coming up with new storylines. According to Scott Disick himself, he wants to move to New York City, where he's from. And then on he said that he would take, so stupid. He wants to take Mason with him to New York. Oh, God, it's just for a storyline. Let's keep it moving. Kim Kardashian says that Kanye West has never once asked to see the kids since the divorce. Wow. On the season premiere of The Kardashians on Hulu, Kim opened up about the impact of Kanye's behavior on their children, especially when he goes off on social media about how she's kidnapping them. She says it's very confusing because it'll be all this talk on the internet of like, I'm keeping the kids. He's never once called and asked to see them, Kim says. Wow. Okay. Also sending some positive vibes to Kylie Jean Jenner. I don't know if that's her middle name. That'd be a good middle name, though. Kylie Jean Jenner. Kylie's dog, Norman, has passed away. I'm not a Kylie Jenner fan, but I lost my Teddy last year, so love to Kylie Jenner. Also, Khloe Kardashian is responding to Savannah Guthrie when Savannah earlier in the week expressed regret over this old interview where in 2012, Savannah Guthrie on the Today Show asked Khloe Kardashian about the rumors of OJ being her father. Well, Khloe said she's a doll. It takes a big person to take accountability, and I just love her. Also on the Kardashians show, they were opening up about how this former trainer used to call Khloe fat. Wow. It's wild. Trainers used to call people fat. I don't think that's acceptable anymore. Carolyn, I think that could still be true if Kim initiated things. You know, like if Kim said, hey, you want to see the kids? If she reaches out to him. Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to go back to my regular middle thing. I was just trying something different today. Anyways. Okay, keep it moving. Oh my God. My anxiety is through the roof. We have so much. What a show, supersized. Did you guys see that story about that Scottish young mother who faked her entire pregnancy and then faked having a baby? Life is tough, but can you imagine having a crazy relative? And I don't mean like crazy, like having mental health issues. I mean like crazy. There's two types of crazy. You know what kind of crazy I'm talking about. Can you imagine having a daughter or a sister who faked an entire pregnancy, then uses a silicone fake baby? Like, It's almost better to deal with somebody that is actually dealing with mental health issues. Insanity. You know what else is also insane? People getting upset for the slightest of things these days. Gayle King was on a flight, a long flight, and happened to be sitting next to Jesse Waters from the Fox News channel. And so many Gayle viewers, Gayle fans, Gayle supporters were upset at her for taking a picture with Jesse Waters. Who cares? She's an adult. She's a professional. She's a nice person. Like, they're entertainers as well as being news people. Like, that does not bother me. All right, on to our Britney Spears segment. Ay, ay, ay. I should have done this one sooner. All right. Tap your screen or hit the like button, whatever you do. Let's get this to 200 likes, y'all. Okay. In his book, You Thought You Knew, Kevin Federline opens up about one of the darkest, most heartbreaking moments in Britney Spears' life. An intervention arranged by a frightened Lynn Spears, Britney's mother, as the pop icon's life spiraled out of control. Things were really scary before this intervention. Federline writes, before it all came undone, there was this moment when I thought maybe, just maybe, things could turn around. It came out of nowhere. A call from her mom telling me to get to the Beverly Hills Hotel fast. She said there was going to be an intervention and I needed to pick up Preston and Jaden. Federline recalled the panic and fear in Lynn's voice. He said that even before he knew what was happening, he could feel the urgency of the moment. In the memoir, he writes, I could feel she was frightened for her daughter and what was happening in her life. She said they needed me to take the boys because they weren't sure how things would go. I didn't ask questions, I just went. Federline described the atmosphere at the hotel upon arrival as heavy and somber, with everyone gathered quietly. It was clear this was no ordinary family meeting either. I just burped. He wrote, quote, her family had already started talking to her, trying to convince her to go to rehab. I wasn't part of the initial conversation, but when I walked in, I could see how serious everything was. She'd been crying, and everyone around her looked worn down, like this had been building up for a long time. According to Federline, everyone there knew Britney's situation had reached a breaking point, and even the pop star herself was allegedly crying and scared that she would lose everything. According to the former backup dancer, quote, as much as I wanted to believe this could be the turning point, the reality was already clear to me. Her lawyers had tried to downplay things, claiming it was just an Adderall prescription issue. But I'd seen too much to believe that. The late nights, the partying, the photos splashed across every tabloid. Her family knew it too. Everyone in that room knew she needed help, and this intervention was their way of trying to save her. Federline wrote that when he took the couple's two then young sons, Britney broke down in tears. He said he reassured her that it would be okay and that she'd see them again soon. But even then, he knew things might never be the same. He recalled a wide range of emotions in the memoir. Quote, there was relief that they were going with me, sadness for what she was going through, and hope this would be the moment that changed everything. Sad. All right. Speaking of Britney Spears, there are some dark forces out there that are trying to get Britney placed in a conservatorship again, I think. I said it. I stand by that. A lot of people stand to make money or more money if Britney was placed under a conservatorship again. I don't think it is coincidence that this story has started to go viral. I wish I could show you video, but it's paparazzi video, so I don't have the rights to it, and I don't want to get sued. But there is paparazzi video of Britney. Maybe, Carolyn. Maybe. There is paparazzi video of Britney in Thousand Oaks, where she lives. I'm not doxing her. Everybody knows she lives in... By the way, Thousand Oaks is so boring. That's far from LA. That's like a long-ass drive. I think Britney should move. Like, she should move to Mexico or wherever the hell she wants. Like, why be in Thousand Oaks? So, there is paparazzi video of Britney at a restaurant in Thousand Oaks where she ordered a quesadilla from the happy hour menu before raising a glass to toast the restaurant. Throughout her meal, onlookers claimed that her top slipped off her shoulder and she knocked glasses and other items to the floor. When she went to leave, a female friend allegedly had to help guide her out the door because she was struggling with her footing. Despite what many would consider red flags, Britney ignored several people, including her companion and restaurant staff, and got behind the wheel of her black BMW. According to one horrified eyewitness, she nearly ran over her friend while pulling out, and the woman had to jump out of the way to avoid getting hurt. What followed was a harrowing 5-mile drive back to Britney's home. In the video, she's seen driving all over the place. After making a startling U-turn, accelerating sharply, causing her tires to screech, she tailgated other cars before swerving. Wait, I gotta watch the video. Before swerving off the road and into the oncoming traffic? Whoa. At a stoplight, Britney appeared agitated as she reportedly gestured wildly and popped something in her mouth. She got home and spent about 20 minutes struggling to get past her front gate after failing to punch in the correct gate code. Let me look at this video. Fudge. If you want to see the video, it's a Daily Mail. Oh, fudge. I'm sure it's on. Dang it. They have it behind a paywall. Let me try to find it. Hold on. I can't show you, but I need to see it myself now. Britney Spears driving. Hold on. Britney Spears driving. Here we go. Okay. I see her cheering. Okay. The waiters are looking at her. She's being escorted out of the restaurant by her friend by the hand. She seems to have dropped something. Weird. She doesn't have any security with her. It seems like she doesn't. The wild U-turn. Okay. So far, I haven't seen her go into the opposite lane. Because I don't know if I can trust the video. I don't know. I need to see if Britney goes into the opposite lane. I think she's just putting lip gloss on or chapstick or something. I don't think she's driving that erratically. I mean, a little outside the white lane, but okay, we're getting, okay. But you know what? These are, I wonder if they're like mountain roads or something, or like in the mountains. There was also no car coming the other way. It's hard to tell the speed at which she is driving. It's hard to tell. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm that concerned by this. Okay, towards the, I don't know. Oh, okay. Why? I mean, I know why she's driving. She likes to drive. Driving makes Britney happy. We know this. She's always liked to drive. Remember when she would go on those hours-long drives? The paparazzi, Melissa, I think she was being followed by multiple paparazzi, I think. Hi, Britney. Sending her positive vibes. All right. Speaking of Britney Spears, drama, more drama, always drama. Britney's sister, Jamie Lynn, has unfollowed her ex-husband, Kevin Federline. Remember I made a whole video last week about how K-Fed exposed Jamie Lynn's text messages? Well, seems in his memoir, seems like Jamie Lynn is not happy that K-Fed shared those private text messages to his wife. So she unfollowed him. Because she doesn't need to have a relationship with him now. Hey, Palm Beach. She doesn't need to. Her nephews are both over the age of 18 now. Okay, let's keep it moving. Kristen Bell canceled an appearance on the Today Show. All this controversy over that stupid post. Like, seriously? Not just that, though, but, you know, I think we talked about it earlier this week. The Kristen Bell, Dax Shepard anniversary post that triggered everybody. We talked about it, remember? Well, an old video has gone viral of Dax Shepard joking about hitting Kristen Bell several times. So I think it's a combination of things. What do you mean, Carolyn? I don't know about that. All right. Some sad news. Grace Vanderwall, remember her? The former America's Got Talent winner reveals that her mother died young. Her mom died earlier this week of cancer. Grace Vanderwall's mother, Tina, she was just 53 years young. Her husband took to social media to reveal that she had cancer, and it was a 17-month battle, he says. All right, let's end things on a wacky story. Holy moly, what a long live. Some of y'all like the long lives. Charlie Sheen wrote Denise Richards a $1 million check as a joke, and she cashed it. That's how it's done. Okay, you guys, check out buypopstuff.com. I've got an entire new merch store. Buypopstuff.com. Check it out, and that's all. Please, I'm gonna finish the video now. When I finish the video, check out buypopstuff.com. Pick up something for yourself, for the holidays, for a friend, a classmate. What I love about these collections are, I think a lot of them appeal to people who are not just my followers, you guys. There's some really fun ones. Buypopstuff.com. Check it out. I'll see you guys Monday. I'll be back then. 7:15 p.m. Eastern, 4:15 Pacific. Have a wonderful weekend. Mwah. Thank you for watching.